I'm Kenji Lopez-Alt of Serious Eats, and I'm here with Franklin Becker from Avon Arthur's today, and today we're going to talk about Chef Becker's meat. What do we got here?
We have a beautiful ribeye. It's a prime, dry-aged piece of meat. It's from Creekstone Farms. We've marinated it in some herbs.
Rosemary, thyme.
Red chili pepper flakes, some garlic, some shallots, a little bit of maple syrup. And we're just going to season it liberally with some kosher salt. This is 40 ounces.
All that fat in there, I mean, that's what makes prime
That's what
rib
gives it the flavor. Absolutely.
The best cut you can get.
I
Doesn't
think,
like a ribeye.
Yeah, exactly. Just season that with a little black pepper. I'm just going to put a touch of oil right on the outside. This is an infrared broiler that actually it gets up to about 1700 degrees.
Wow.
Immediately we're singeing that. You'll see all of those infrared bulbs, and you'll see the splash of fat hitting the flame.
So that's beef fat vaporizing from the surface of the meat, jumping up and catching on fire.
And then from there, I'm going to place it into the oven. Okay, and I'm going to cook it to approximately just under rare.
What is it, like 120 degrees or so?
I'm going to actually cook it to about 110. And I'm just going to flip that. On a busy night, we'll probably move through about 350 to 400 steaks. Easily.
Your steak guy's pretty good at what he does. If you were to try and cook that through in the salamander, you just
I would char it to
death before the inside even got warm.
Absolutely.
So
that's
you
why I
gotta use
came
this
up with
two-step method.
Well, it's almost a three-step method. I'm just going to take it, I'm going to put it onto a sizzle platter. I'm going to place it into the back of the deck. And what that's going to do is that's going to start to heat up the center or the core.
It's like pizza.
Yeah, this is pretty hot.
Oh, yeah.
This is pretty hot.
So at this point, it's like up to 110?
It's up somewhere around 105 right now. You can see you can smell it, how rich and beautiful that smells.
Yeah.
I'm just going to place it into a bath that I've created.
That's all clarified butter.
That's all clarified butter,
So
yeah.
basically, it's just sitting in that fat.
It's absorbing flavor. It's really not absorbing the fat so much. It's mimicking sous vide.
Right.
This is a CVAP oven, and it's temperature controlled.
The same way that people cook meat in a water bath, you can keep this oven at a very precise temperature.
It's resting at about 125, 130. I mean, there's no way to turn out 300 or 400 or 500 perfect steaks without some sort of a method that enables us to sustain it. So I'm just going to pull it out and make sure there's no herbs stuck to the bottom, because they'll burn and start a fire almost instantly. And you're going to get licked by the flames no matter what.
Right.
Okay.
So this is going to flare up when
it's going to flare up. You just took it out of the
butter in a 2,500 degree salmon.
Exactly. They're not going to mix.
The idea is now that it's cooked through, you're putting it in there one last time just to redevelop that crust.
It should take all of about 30 to 40 seconds per side. From the time the waiter has decided you're ready to eat your entrees, I'm 2 minutes away on all steaks. The beauty of this is I don't have to rest this steak as much as I would have to rest it.
Because it's already been rested before, and now all you're doing is getting that very outside.
That's it. So I only have about a 1 minute rest before I have to slice this.
Sizzle is beautiful.
It's still going, it's not going to stop. You can feel that. Look at that. It's got a beautiful texture.
Feel how juicy it is inside there.
Oh yeah. And I'm borderline medium rare right now. I can always repop it back in, but I like a steak like this.
Still nice and red in the center.
Just warm through, just gorgeous. And this is hot on the
what's the point of eating a ribeye if you don't like the fat?
Exactly.
This bit, that's my favorite. Yeah,
my
that
favorite
little
part of the whole meat. I'm just going to plate it right here.
No loss of juices because it's been resting.
Exactly.
Cooked at such a low temperature.
And you see the beauty of this meat.
I mean, it's almost edge to edge, nice and thin.
One temperature.
Because of that really hot salamander and then that low temperature cooking. Yep. It's great.
And we have our drippings from our resting bath, just lightly drizzled right over the meat, just to add back some of that flavor. So our Cote de Boeuf for two. I'm ready to dig in, are you?
Absolutely.
I think I'm going to grab this nice, beautiful, fatty section. Cheers. I don't know about you, but it's pretty hard to beat.
Cheers, nuts. And you do actually get some of that sweetness.
You do. You get the residual sweetness coming in. You get the beauty of the meat, the funkiness of the 28 days. You're getting that richness. I know you want it.